Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be discussing what exactly happens to characters in races, as well as what happens to your stash when the race is over. During the 1 week race, it was probably one of the most asked questions overall. What happens to my stash? What happens to my character? Normal 1 hour, 2 hour races, you won't really make use of the stash unless you're going for something like, say, you're swapping quickly to a shadow to get like a fire trap or poison arrow gem. Or if, maybe you find an exalted or something, not exalted, a unique that you wouldn't normally use on a character. Like, say you're playing you're playing a ranger and you get a one-handed mace unique. It's not something you're going to be using likely if you're running around as a bow shooting poison arrows. It's not going to be too spectacular. So you stick it in the stash or hold on to it. You can use it in hardcore later on some other character if you want. During a 1 week race, though, that's a potential ton of playtime. First off, let's head to the character select screen. Dead characters obviously go to the default league. You die, you get a default, as my level 48 Marauder unfortunately found out fighting Val in Cruel. Went pretty well, my highest level character ever. My next highest is, I think, 28. Or 27, I thought my duelist was a little higher. 28, yeah, okay, 28 was right above. Another character I had in the race was this random ranger, who I made after my Marauder dives. Is like, screw this melee smash nonsense. So yeah, we're in the Hardcore League. You can see in the top corner here, Hardcore League. That's to be expected, that's what's supposed to happen. My stash was quite full. I basically banked every single unique item I found. In the sense, if I die stupidly at level 20, I'll have all those unique items I already found that I can re-equip as I go, and I'll have them there and available. Likewise with skill gems, flasks, ingredients, obviously, those are handy to have. Who doesn't want to have a couple random things? Although I ended up using a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't have. Like, I think I found a Regal Orb and a Gem Cutter's Prism. I think I ended up using those. I probably shouldn't have, but, I figured, what the hell. For the stash, I had mentioned already, it's supposed to go to, I don't know if I mentioned it or not already, so I'm just going to cover it again. Your stash tabs go to remove only tabs. What does this mean? Well, the first time after the race ends, your stash is going to be a mess. See, I got gems remove only, 1, ingredients remove only, 2, and my tabs are just all completely and utterly screwed up because they went in order, so, but yeah, sheesh. Yeah, your stash is going to be a mess. I only have 10 tabs. I think I have 10. I bought a 7-pack, or a 6-pack. I don't know. I have 9 or 10. Your stash is going to be a mess the first time you come in. Like you can see here, remove only. This is a remove only tab. You cannot place items in it. I stash this bow. Nope, can't put it down. I go to another tab. It goes in just fine, because that one's not remove only. And you can see, I accumulated a lot of stuff. A bunch of these are not uniques, but quite a few of these going on a little later. Like, these pages should almost exclusively be uniques. There's a couple other random blues stuck in there, just almost too lazy to sell, but for the most part, these are, in fact, all what's what I'm looking for? Uniques, so they were worth hanging on to. Ton of flasks. More equipment. And where's the gems? Ingredients. Bunch of ingredients, like my Blessed Exalted Orb. I think I ended up using the Regal. But whatever, there it is. You can see all this, my Silver Branch that I found, like, way later. I was like level 25, so it was no use whatsoever until I made this baby ranger later on. But there you have it. When the race is over, your stuff gets moved to move-only tabs, or remove-only tabs. I'm gonna risk this with something I can just stash away. If I click it, does it get stuck permanently? Is it considered remove, or does it have to actually be placed in my inventory first? Something I know I have a Chaos Orb. Once you click it, it is out of there forever. Anything else I can think of? That's all I can come up with to display about this. I hope that answers any questions anyone had in regards to this. The other thing I think, can you move them around like normal? Yes, you can. So you could just stick them at the end of the list and just have like extra storage tabs to pull from eventually. Actually, one other thing I can check quick. Ingredients tab is pretty empty. This is the remove only one. Let's go ahead and just remove everything. Most of these will stack up with other stuff. Of course, there's just one thing too many. Let's go to the real ingredients tab. Let's drop all this crap off. Alright, I have room for that now. Let's go back to the ingredients tab. Now when I pull this out, this tab should disappear altogether. Alright, let's close the stash and see. It's still there. Let's try logging out and back in. If that doesn't clear it, then I guess they just don't disappear. Yeah, the ingredients remove only tab is now gone. After logging out, once it's empty, it will disappear. That is actually all I can think of now. If there's something else, go ahead, feel free to ask in the comments. I will do my best to answer it. Thanks for watching. Hope this was of help to people. Feel free to comment, rate, and/or subscribe, and have a great day.